Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless comings and goings confirm Cameron Kirsten is back on the scene and terrorizing Sharon Newman once again. Also, a fan fave could be out soon on Y&R. Check out the latest casting changes for the CBS daytime drama. Recently, on Y&R, Cameron Kirsten popped back up, giving Sharon Newman quite a scare. She knows that he's dead and is not real, but she still can't escape him. Recently, he joked that he wants to be in her heart, but will settle for being in her head. He also says that her naming the company he left her after her late daughter, Cassie Newman, made a connection between him and Cassie. Also, he is voicing her insecurities by telling her she's damaged and no one wants her. Additionally, on Young and the Restless, he told her she can't hide from him and that he will always be with her. Indeed, this is all coming from the fact that she stopped taking her bipolar meds. Plus, she never processed killing him. He says she keeps thinking about him, so she must want him there and wants to know why. She assumes it's from the trauma he inflicted on her, but he insists there is another reason. This storyline is just getting started and Cameron isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Young and the Restless casting changes promise this will not be a short arc for Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby. Indeed, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, won't be able to get rid of him easily. Both actors were recently interviewed and admitted there's a lot in store. The Sharon actress says this will be a big thing, and it is not a short storyline. She goes on to say that it is great and entertaining, and everyone is going to love it. It is said to be an incredible ride, and is nothing like anyone has ever seen on Young and the Restless. Indeed, there's some intense material ahead for Sharon. Due to the company, Cameron and Cassie Newman, Karen Grimes, are both always at the back of Sharon's mind. There are constant reminders everywhere, and it's going to significantly affect her life moving forward. Furthermore, the Cameron actor shared that his character will be encouraging Sharon to do things she wouldn't normally do. Because of her bipolar disorder, she is already prone to making irrational decisions during an episode on Young and the Restless. One time that she had a bipolar episode, she set fire to the Newman Ranch. So, because of the bipolar and Cameron's encouragement, Sharon could start to do some crazy things. Her fans want her to have an incredible story that is front and center, and they are certainly going to get their wish. After being tormented by Cameron again, Sharon may go on a hiatus for a while. She might eventually go on that retreat out of town to hopefully get her mental health back on track, and get Cameron out of her head for good. However, if that does happen, it'll be down the road. No doubt, there is a ton of juicy storyline first. Y&R is wild and crazy. Don't miss a minute to see how Cameron Kirsten affects Sharon on the CBS soap opera. It's sure to be intense. In the ever-twisting, emotionally charged world of Genoa City, comings and goings are as natural as secrets and scandals. This spring, The Young and the Restless stirs the pot once again with a dramatic update to a character that fans love to hate, or hate to love, Cameron Kirsten. The news of his casting shakeup has set message boards ablaze and left longtime viewers speculating what's next in a storyline that refuses to stay buried. Cameron Kirsten is one of those rare villains whose shadow continues to loom over Genoa City long after his supposed exit. First introduced in 2003 and played by the chillingly charismatic Lyndon Ashby, Kirsten's storyline was a psychological thriller wrapped in soap opera drama. His obsessive fixation on Sharon Newman and the torment he brought upon her family still ranks among the most memorable arcs in Y&R history. So when whispers began in early spring that The Young and the Restless was revisiting Kirsten's story, fan theories flew like confetti at a Newman gala. Would it be a ghost, a twin, a retcon, or could it be something altogether different? an evolved version of Cameron, one that ties into current storylines with frightening relevance. The biggest surprise, however, wasn't just that Cameron Kirsten might return, it was who would be portraying him. While Lyndon Ashby delivered a magnetic performance that made the character both terrifying and strangely compelling, the show has confirmed that a new actor will now take on the infamous role. Stepping into the shoes of the iconic villain is Trevor Street John, a name already familiar to Y&R viewers from his role as Tucker McCall. But here's the twist. Producers have confirmed that Street John is being recast specifically to take over as a reimagined Cameron Kirsten. This revelation has thrown fans into a frenzy. Is this a multiverse moment? A case of mistaken identity? Or something far more intricate? Executive producer and head writer Josh Griffith hinted at a bold, layered narrative that interweaves the past with the present, suggesting this version of Kirsten may not just be back for revenge, but perhaps redemption, or at least something deeper than a one-note villain arc. The fact that Street John is already entrenched in Y&R as Tucker McCall raises immediate questions. Are we seeing a double role in play? Is there a deeper connection between Tucker and Cameron than we previously knew? Or, as some fans suspect, has Tucker been Cameron all along, hiding in plain sight? It's a risky move, casting the same actor in dual roles or as a different character entirely, but it's not unprecedented in soap opera lore. It allows the show to dig deeper into the psychological and thematic elements of identity, deception, and the masks people wear. If anyone can pull off such a layered performance, it's Trevor Street John, whose intensity and nuance have already captivated viewers. What's most intriguing about the reintroduction of Cameron Kirsten isn't just the casting change, it's the timing. With Sharon Newman now settled into a new era of her life, running her coffeehouse empire and stepping into a more stable emotional arc, Cameron's resurgence threatens to unravel everything she's worked for. Insiders tease that the new storyline will delve into unresolved trauma, the scars of psychological abuse, and what it means to truly move on. Sharon's reaction to the new Kirsten, whether she believes he's the same man, a copycat, or a figment of her past manifesting in reality, will shape the arc. Could this be the storyline that finally puts Sharon on a collision course with justice, closure, or another descent into emotional chaos? The show is also reportedly involving Faith Newman and Nick Newman more deeply in this arc, adding generational weight and consequences. What does it mean when the ghosts of the past reach into the future? What happens when the sins of one man echo through an entire family? As expected, fan reactions have been split, passionate, vocal, and intense. On social media, longtime viewers expressed shock, excitement, and even confusion. They better not mess with Sharon again, unless it's for a powerful redemption arc, wrote another fan on Twitter. We want strength, not suffering. Soap operas thrive on dramatic tension, but this twist appears to be aimed at more than just shock value. It offers a chance to revisit one of Y&R's darkest chapters through a new lens, psychological complexity, moral ambiguity, and perhaps even an exploration of mental health and recovery. In a recent interview, Griffith explained that the decision to bring back Cameron wasn't taken lightly. We didn't want to just rehash the same storyline, he said. This is not about scaring Sharon again. It's about confronting the past in a way that acknowledges how far our characters have come and how far they still have to go.